Hey, you gotta check this out. Watch this. Boom, what do we got right here? We got an Excel spreadsheet. We got a range of data. And you know what else we got? We get AI in Excel, and you've had AI in Excel for years. You just didn't know it. Like, for example, when you highlighted a range of data like this and suddenly you saw this little button pop up right there and you were thinking to yourself, how can I make that thing go away? I know you did. I know you never actually clicked on it. You were just wondering, what is that? How can I make that go away? Well, that's AI right there. It's been there for years. I think since 2016. If you know the year when they came out with the quick analysis, the versions, I think it was 2016. Put it in the chat. Let me know exactly what the correct year is if it wasn't 2016, but I'm pretty sure it was. But you know, nobody knows everything there is to know about Excel, like you didn't know there was AI. What if you wanted some conditional formatting? What? You don't know what conditional formatting is? That's okay. I can teach you. You've got data bars. You got color scales. You got icon sets. You've got, what about some charts? Excel is analyzing this particular set of data right here. And based on the type of data that we have on there, Excel's AI has taken a look at it and decided these are the best charts to represent that data. You've got different totals. You've got averages. Check them out right there. There's your averages. It even puts a nice little average. Maintains the format and the like. How you like that, AI? Click one more time, Control A, boom. Or actually, why don't we just press Control Q? But you got to make sure the marquee is in the data. What we got right here is the marquee, and it should always be in the data. Those of you that have been with me, learning from me for quite a few years, you rock. You rock. You're watching this right now because you already know. You know that this is called a marquee, and you know that it should always be in the data. Click, click. Now let's press Control Q. Boom. There's a quick analysis tool. We want some totals, and let's say we don't want the total on the bottom. We want the total on the side. And there you have it. We've got a sum right there. We can just say click, and there it is, just like that. Isn't that cool? Hey, I got a gift for you. That's right. I'm going to take this spreadsheet right here because I want you to have it and follow along with you. It's a gift from me to you because we're one. You and me are one. We got a lot of the same dreams, desires, and goals. And you're using Excel. We're one. You and I are one. And we're working together to fulfill our definite major purpose. Whatever yours is may be different from mine. Either way, I'm giving it all I have so that you can get the skills necessary through Excel to make your dreams come true because Excel rocks. And what I'm going to give you is, let's go right up over here to the share. And I'm going to share this file with you. I'm going to copy a link. And because I'm the administrator, I can go ahead and decide that anyone with this link can edit. So let's go ahead and copy that link. Copy it. And then I'm going to put it right into chat. So let's go right into chat. Excuse me. Got the allergy season coming up. And there it is. Excuse me. It was snowing today. That's right. It was snowing pretty big time, you know, here in Las Vegas, which is kind of weird. Those of you that are watching me on LinkedIn, this is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the 9th Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. So check it out. I just now put the link into the LinkedIn chat. So if you're on LinkedIn, you can get the link to this workbook. And let's go ahead. And when you open it, you can follow along. And by the way, when you go to my YouTube channel, it's good. It's real easy to find. It's youtube.com/Mr. Aloha. And then when you're in here, like I said, you wanted to know a little bit about conditional formatting. Just go right into the search right there and type conditional formatting. And then let's go ahead and press enter. And yeah, look right there. Right inside the YouTube channel is a wealth of information. And those of you that are members of the 7 Steps to Excel Success VIP membership, I love you. And you know that I do everything I can do, and I'm constantly learning, constantly getting better, just so that you can win at Excel. Make sure that you come check out getskills.tv. The link is in the description. And I got another gift for you. I'm just giving all kinds of things away. Just go right ahead and fill this out right here when you go to getskills.tv. Link is in the description. And I'm going to give you a 3-video series on 3 different types of drop-down lists that you can add. Yeah. Woohoo. No, that one needs angels. So go there. I'm giving you all kinds of things. Today's a giveaway day. And then, oh, this page just got updated. The Excel Formula Bot. This is another, I got more to give you in regards to this. Let's get back into Excel. So now we've got the Control Q worksheet. That's the name of this worksheet. We've got our range of data. We got our marquee in the data, and we press Control Q, and that launches the quick analysis tool. And I'll let you go ahead and spend some time in here and explore the quick analysis tool and see what it is that you can do. Then maybe when you apply some conditional formatting, you're going to say, hey, you know what? I would like to learn a little bit more about conditional formatting. Go to my YouTube channel or go to getskills.tv. There's plenty of resources there for you. And then you can also just say, hey, Billy, you know, can you live stream on conditional formatting? And then I can teach you cool stuff, like simple stuff. Like, hey, maybe you don't want to see the numbers anymore. You just want to show the bar only. And then we can just apply it and boom. Simple things like that. But let's get into some more AI in Excel. So I want you to check this out. Excuse me for all that sniffling. Ooh, let me drink some of my Udemy water. I got courses on Udemy. Oh, by the way, let me go ahead and show you this. Let's go ahead and you really got to see. You really got to see this. This is pretty cool. All right, check it out. My recent stats, this is from a couple of days ago. I now have 51,000 students that know me, love me, and trust me, learning Excel from me. And these are the 2 top courses right here. Excel shortcuts, tips, and tricks. Got 92 new students this so far. I think this week. That's for last week. And then the 7 steps to Excel success of power tips. That's a separate course. Looks like the shortcuts, tips, and tricks is the most popular of all courses. So when you go to getskills.tv, all of these courses are included in your membership right here. You got the shortcuts, tips, and tricks, 7 steps to Excel success, the live class. And you better hurry up because I think today I'm closing this membership. There's not going to be any more membership. And I'm just going to switch it to one low price of $75 for everything. And I think I'm going to add my live workshops in there too. Ooh, so let's keep on learning. So now we want to make a pivot table. That's right. And you're sitting here going, how can I make a pivot table? I just want to know the top 3 annual salaries by position and the average salary by department. And I also want to know average salary by department. And I want to see it as a column chart. And you're sitting there wondering to yourself, how can I do that? Well, you could go to the add-in that you have, the Excel Formula Bot. You don't have that add-in? Click on the description. There's a link. Click on that link. I think the link is called Excel Formula Bot. Click on the link and that'll take you to Excel Formula Bot website, and then put in Mr. Aloha at checkout as a coupon code, and you're going to get an extra 10% on top of the discount that you're already getting for using my link. So right in here, if you were to use the Excel Formula Bot, it would give us the steps for creating the pivot table. It'll generate formulas for you. We're going to see that in a moment. But as far as making a pivot table, it's not going to make a pivot table for us. It'll give us the steps. To make a pivot table, we got the AI in Excel. We got the Analyze data tool, and it's been there for years. That's right. You know what? Let me back out of here for a second. And let's set the right tone. Woo. Yeah. I start getting too excited when I'm teaching you because I want you to learn. We're one. I want you to learn because I've seen how my life has changed as I've built up my skills. You know, I started out, man, selling door to door when I was like 10 years old. They used to have these comic books and you could sell these greeting cards door to door. And then after you got sold so many, you could get like a trumpet or you could get a bicycle or, you know, they didn't actually give you cash. So when I was 10 years old, I was going door to door to get myself a trumpet. That's what I wanted. It was not really a trumpet. It was a bugle. Have you done anything like that? What did you do for work when you were a little kid? It's not really work, right? It's teaching me some skills. Then I was a roofer. Also waited tables for 25 years. I love to serve. To serve is to love. And I'm going to serve you up a pivot table. So let's go ahead and put our marquee into data. And let's head right up here to the ribbon and click on the Analyze Data tool. The marquee's got to be in the data because that way Excel knows that's the data that you want to analyze. And just yesterday, I did a live stream on communication, improving your relationships with AI and interpersonal relationships. Remember that formula? E plus R equals O. Check it out on my YouTube channel. It's not just for Excel, but it matters how you ask a question. So right here, Excel, right there, Excel is analyzed the data and it's giving us some recommendations based on what it's seeing. It's recommending charts and the like. It's even got more results to take a look at. Then it's even giving us suggestions for the questions to ask. Let's just pick some questions. I'm going to say, hey, I want the top three annual salaries by position. I mean, this AI is so cool. It's even making recommendations. So now let me go ahead and press enter and let's see what it gives us. How is about that? That was like a mixture of like 4 words I was trying to combine into one. Man, this is so exciting. Look at that. It's a marketing manager, circular arts manager, and vice president. They're making good money. Look at that. That's nice. You can make that too if you're not already making it when you got yourself some Excel skills. Getskills.tv. So now I'm going to insert that pivot table. Look, and now you're freaking out because it's wait, where's all the lines? You know what? Forgive me for laughing and having so much fun and being so joyful. It's just that I just feel really confident when I'm in Excel and it's just fun for me. And I love watching you learn and succeed. Look, you can go to the View tab and say, hey, look, I want to see the green grid lines. And then, oh, maybe that'll make you feel better. Let's go without the grid lines. So now we've got our positions, average annual salary, and the like. Nice. And then you can work with this if you wanted to. But let's just go a little bit. Keep on rolling. Let's clear that one. Let's try this question right here. Average salary by department. So there we have it. Average salary by department. Zoom out, enter, and here we go. It's giving us a chart. Average annual salary, average salary by department, average of annual salaries. Let's insert the pivot chart and see oh, look what it did. Yes, nice. Make it a little bit bigger for you. Control F1 to minimize the ribbon. Control F1. Shortcuts, tips, and tricks. Membership is $7 right now. Tomorrow on, $75. That's it. So here we go. Look at this. Pretty cool. And then here are the average salaries by department. Just like that. Nice. We can even control it, right? We can just say, hey, you know what? Let's click on the pivot table when you know about pivot tables. And you see they got contextual tool tabs, 2 of them, design and pivot table analyze. Yeah, well, maybe let me put a slicer in here. Boom, a slicer for, oh, we're not looking at it by position, but let's see what happens. You got all these different accounting staff. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? These are all these different positions available. Let me go right to the slicer contextual tool tab right in here and make this 2 columns. That appears because I clicked on the slicer, right? Let me move the slicer up here. I'm gonna click outside the slicer. Contextual tool tabs, my friend. Look right here. There is no tab there. I'm gonna click on the slicer and you're gonna see right up there the contextual tool tab that allows me to work with slicers. There it is. And now I was able to see what I can do right here. I can just go ahead and move this right over here. Open it up a little bit. And there you go. You got the beginnings of a dashboard. And then you did it with AI. Let's look at a couple different ones. Anyway, I don't think that chart is the right, that slicer is the right slicer for this data. Let's go back and let's try this one now. Average salary by department as a column chart. That's what we want. So let me go ahead and copy that and select it, Control C, go right in here into our analyze data, press Control V, and average salary by department. It gave us a chart again, all right? Because we asked for a column chart. Insert the pivot chart, and there's another pivot chart for us right here. Same one, pretty much. Well, let's keep working with it. This is fun. Let's go ahead and let's do that slicer. And this time, we're going to do this slicer by performance, by management rating, management level. And here we have it. Make it 2 columns. And there's so much more customization that you can do. There's our annual salary by management level 1, management level 3, management level 4. I can tell this is a pretty powerful brand new computer, and it struggles a little sometimes when I'm live streaming, and Excel's just uses up a lot of power sometimes. But there you go. I mean, imagine what you can do with this. You can go into the pivot chart, change the format, change colors, change layouts. But that's not what this live stream is about. This live stream is about your AI in Excel. So we got analyze data. We got the quick analysis tool, and we got analyze data. You can apply the quick analysis tool here. You can say Control Q, and then you're going, whoa. It's going to apply the data bars in weird places. It's not really working out right. So you can decide. You can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to select that range of data right here. And then I'm going to press Control Q. And then I'm going to apply the quick analysis on this particular range of data that I selected. Come on, don't get mad. Get yourself some skills. You can say it to yourself right there. Don't get mad, get skills. Yes, let's keep on rolling to the ExcelFormulaBot. I've been seeing a lot about the ExcelFormulaBot. You've probably too. It's pretty cool. I like it. But you can't even use it unless you know some basics. That's really why I like it a lot, because I'm an Excel basics expert. That's it. I specialize in the basics, and that's it. I think I'm the only one in the world that does that, because I've been looking. All the other Excel instructors, and there's a whole bunch, and I'll tell you what, there's not enough Excel instructors in the world. We've got 1 billion users of Excel, and nobody knows everything there is to know about Excel. The ExcelFormulaBot. If you look at the very top of the description, there's a link right there. And that link is going to take you to the ExcelFormulaBot. Click on that link, because that's the only way that the Mr. Aloha coupon is going to work. So you're going to get 2 discounts by clicking on the on the FormulaBot link in the description. Click on that. That activates your first discount. And then at checkout, I say get the 1-year subscription already because you're going to get a discount and you're going to use it. Put in Mr. Aloha as a coupon code and you're going to get an extra 10% off. Come on. But it all has to start with that link at the top of the description, the bit.ly formula bot. All right, so let's keep on rolling. Now, what I've done is I went to the ExcelFormulaBot website and you can try it out for free 5 times a month. I'm saying, and you can get a monthly subscription, but I'm saying just get the 1 year. So you just go right ahead, sign up, and then you get the add-in. Go to add-ons and look in the, if you go to my YouTube channel right here, let's go right over here to FormulaBot. Oh, I gotta spell it properly. And there you go. I got quite a few hours on AI and ExcelFormulaBot. I spent a couple days in the ExcelFormulaBot. And you got to watch this one right here. ExcelFormulaBot writes VBA code for you. And I had a VBA expert. That's Dan Strong right here. He's a VBA expert. Had him on. And also David Bressler. That's the developer. The guy that invented this tool right here. He's on that interview right there. So there's plenty of info on my YouTube channel for you to keep on learning with. And then there's so much more right here at getskills.tv. So here we go. And these are the things that we're going to ask the ExcelFormulaBot to do. And it's important how we talk to it. You got to know the basics of Excel or else you're not going to be able to use ExcelFormulaBot. You're going to waste a bunch of time. Just get yourself the basics. Go through the basics with me. I even have live classes. And then you can rock with the ExcelFormulaBot. But just remember, the brains of Excel are in the chair. You are the brains of Excel. Yeah, remember that. So here we go. Control F1. Open up my ribbon. And then I go right here to my ExcelFormulaBot add and enable it. The ExcelFormulaBot can generate formulas for you and it can explain formulas for you. In other words, we can paste the formula in there and it explains it to us. You probably could have figured that out without me having to explain it, right? So here we've got a little small range of data that we can work with. And what I've done is I've got three different requests. First, I'm asking the ExcelFormulaBot to look up. Normally, this would be a VLOOKUP, but in this case, I suspect that the ExcelFormulaBot is going to give us an XLOOKUP. Why? Because the XLOOKUP, a lot of times, I'm just going to say it, if you're really attached to the VLOOKUP, don't take this personally. I think the XLOOKUP is better. It's a lot more flexible. The only time I use the VLOOKUP now is when I'm teaching somebody the VLOOKUP. And then after I'm done teaching the VLOOKUP, that makes a solid foundation for you to move on to the XLOOKUP. So depending on your version of Excel, because I know a lot of you are all over the world. Not all of you have Microsoft 365 that updates all the time. Not all of you have Office 2019. Some of you are working with 2010, 2007. That's fine. It works. So, what was I going to tell you? Anyways, that's why I'm also teaching you VLOOKUPs, because maybe your version of Excel doesn't have the XLOOKUP. And the ExcelFormulaBot, when you purchase your subscription to the ExcelFormulaBot, you're going to specify what version of Excel you're working in. And then that way it returns the formulas that match accordingly with your version. Here, normally this would be a VLOOKUP. Lookup F2 in column B That's the last name column right here. And then find the matching results from column C. Put it right there, the ID. So that normally would be a VLOOKUP, vertical lookup, because the data is arranged vertically. So it would be, what are we looking up? Where are we looking it up? That would be the entire table. And which column is it in? That would be column number 3, because that's 1, 2, 3. So you got to remember all this for your VLOOKUP. Let's see what ExcelFormulaBot tells us. So let's go right ahead and submit. It's giving us an XLOOKUP. All right, cool. And it writes the formulas a little bit different than what I would write them as. But it's thinking ahead. It's cool. Sometimes this is a really good tool for getting you the basic formula, and then you might have to tweak it a little bit. But a lot of it has to do with how you ask the question. So now we can go ahead and insert into the current cell. I've got my marquee where I want it. Boom. And there it is. So the ID for Nagao, that's Nagao right there, is that, which is this right here. Now, it didn't spill over. Normally, I would want, XLOOKUP is an array function that will spill over. But maybe it's in the way that I asked it. All right. So cool. Let me just delete that. So I said lookup F2 in column B and return the matching results from column C. And that's what it did. It didn't give me anything else. Now I'm saying lookup F2 in column B and return the matching results for column C and D. All right. So lookup F2. And let's see what it gives us. Boo. It gave us another XLOOKUP right here. Let's insert into the current cell. I think we're having issues with the ExcelFormulaBot this morning. I could have swore I just saw them say that they've updated their website just now. Why does it have to happen right now when I'm all morning long I've been doing this? No problem. So let's go, Showbot. Sometimes that happens. You got to log out and then log back in. Look, see? Sometimes you got to log out, log back in. All right. This is the first time I've ever had any issue. Submit. Usually what I've been getting right here is a text join. Yeah, see? There we go. I got a text join, just like I thought. And it's because of the way I asked it. Look up F2 in column B and return the matching results for column C and D. So what it's trying to do, it's looking up and then it's just trying to do a text join of C and D. And it's because I asked it the wrong way. So let me just ask this question again and say, look up, let's go here. Look up F2, this whatever I put in F2, this cell right here, whatever I put in that cell. Look up F2 in column B. That's the last name column. That's where the last name is. See? Last name right there. And then return the matching results from columns C and D. That's the only change I'm making. Now let's see what happens. Oh, it gave us the next lookup right here. All right, check it out. Now, ooh, let's see if it spills. It's a little issue that we're having with being able to insert these formulas right now in the ExcelFormulaBot, but it's something up with the system today, right when I decide to stream. All right, so this one, Shift F3, look up value in F2. The lookup array is this. Well, the lookup array is actually this one. Boom, right there. The return array is that. Boom. It's giving me a weird. So that means that the day that I'm talking about this, let's go ahead and clear that. Let's close the FormulaBot again. Let's open it back up again and type in our question. We're jamming up. We're trying to jam and we end up jamming up. Oof. Columns C and D. Now give me the right X lookup. It's doing something weird. I don't know. But it doesn't usually do this. You know what? Let me log out right here. And then we're going to have to talk to David. Find out why it's jamming up. Let's go to the ExcelFormulaBot. Let's log right in. And it's a good opportunity for you to check out the background, the dashboard of it. All these different things that you can do. So let's just go to formulas. Let's generate. This is for Excel. Let's generate. Let's put that in there and let's see what it gives us. Maybe it'll give us oh, there you go. Why is it giving me the X lookup like that? I don't know. Huh. That's not how I would do the X lookup anyways. So it was working all morning until now. So I would have my X lookup in there. Ta-da. Tab right into it. Lookup value. Lookup array. There we go. Your brain, Billy AI is what worked on here. Okay, so I think that there's actually a little issue going on with the ExcelFormulaBot right now because it normally just rocks. And that's why it's important for you to know the basics, because what if the AI is not working? Let's just give it one more try. ExcelFormulaBot. And all right, let's give it one more try, ExcelFormulaBot, and I'm gonna go ahead and close out right here so it doesn't think I'm logged into two separate places. And let's do this lookup right here, which I tested out all morning and it was working just fine. And I don't understand that. I don't understand that formula. We're gonna have to talk to David about that. But anyways, that's the beauty of your own AI, right? We can't always just rely on AI. What happens if it's not working? Like yesterday, ChatGPT was. I even have a paid subscription to ChatGPT that's supposed to give me priority, and it wasn't working right for me. It just wasn't running anything. It wasn't turning on. So what did I do? I used Bing AI. Yeah, there's Bing AI now. It's pretty cool. But look, because I already knew the basics, because I already understand what works, I know that I can say, hey, you know, that answer that AI is giving me is actually doesn't, there's something off about it. And a lot of times the AI is correct. It's me, the one that's wrong. And it's usually because I asked the wrong question. Just like when you're talking to somebody, you got to focus on the outcome. E plus R equals O, the event. Skip right over to what is the outcome that you desire from this event, and then formulate your response to the event, or formulate your question. Now let's go back over here to this XLOOKUP. Let me show you why XLOOKUP is better. If we did a VLOOKUP right here, this VLOOKUP right here, I want to look up, I want to look up the employee name. So let's see right here, back up a little bit. So Excel knows this is a formula. So right there, 3325 is Bubba Joe, right? So this is a VLOOKUP, vertical lookup. Now, if I wanted to look up the department, I would do another vertical lookup right in there, right? I could just slide this one over, and I got to slide this back over here like that. Boop, enter. VLOOKUP, lookup, oh, see, relative references. That is A2. Oh, and then this one I gotta move, lookup, A4 to lookup A2. There's our VLOOKUP to look up. And now I need the VLOOKUP right here. Equals VLOOKUP. What are we looking up? Employee ID, comma, where are we looking it up in? We're looking it up right here. Comma, whoops. It's in column number 3. That's the one that I was missing. I still had it in column number 2. And then we can say false because we want the exact match. Ta-da, ta-da. And there we have it. You see, we're one. We're the same. I'm the Excel expert, and I still got to stop and think about things. Let's try the FormulaBot one more time. So we got a VLOOKUP, right? And in the VLOOKUP, we have to do 2 VLOOKUPs. One to look up the employee name, and one to look up the department. I'm going to do an XLOOKUP instead, but let's try the ExcelFormulaBot one more time. And I'm going to say lookup value in A2 and A4 through C14. A4 through C14. There's my XLOOKUP. Let's insert it into the current cell. Whoops. Put it right in there. We're having some issues here. I think I'm having problems deleting. I'm having a lot of issues this morning. What's up? Let's close and open again. Sometimes this happens. All right. There we go. Boom. What is this? I didn't put those borders in. No borders. Or if I did it by accident. No borders. All right, let's try it again. ExcelFormulaBot. Wow. Lookup value in A2. Lookup value in A2. Lookup value in A2 and A4 through A14. Okay, there's our formula. That's the right formula. Now I'm having issues Let me insert it into the current cell. 3325. Lookup. X lookup. Oh. It didn't pick up this part. This change that I made. This change. See? It didn't pick up the change that it's A4. If you look right over here. Making the AI formula bot look bad today. Let's X out of here. We'll close the AI formula bot. Let me put in the, maybe it was remembering what was in there before. Okay, now here we go again. Ta-da! Submit. Okay, come on now. It's still putting in it. It's still putting it in wrong. Yeah. There's a little bug right now. It's not the AI formula bot. There's just a little bug because you're seeing me put in the right references in when I'm asking the question over here, but it doesn't seem to, it seems to be stuck. It seems to be stuck. Is it B? It was me. It was me. User error. I was saying looking A. No, it's looking B. Didn't I just get through saying a lot of times this user error? Here we go. One more time. Now, let's go ahead and submit. Oh, now let's delete these. And now we're going to insert into the current cell. Let's see. Yes. So all that we just went through was user error. So I was putting in the wrong, I was asking the wrong question and I kept somehow jamming up because this is an add-in. Somehow I kept jamming up my Excel because I asked the wrong things. That's why E plus R equals O is so important. Even for me, your instructor, for all of us. So look, I kept trying to tell it A4 through C14 and I was giving it the wrong reference. And then another time I said C4 through C14 and I was getting the wrong answer because it's the wrong references. The ExcelFormulaBot was trying to figure out a formula for me. Sometimes it'll give you a formula that thinks that that's what's going to work based on what you're saying. And it might be a formula that works, but the features in Excel are not available to make that formula work. So I'm going to have to say, ExcelFormulaBot, forgive me. It was me. Yeah, a little bit you, because I know this morning you've been updating your website, but it was mainly me. So now you see AI in Excel. You got the control Q, you got the analyze data tool, then you've got the add-in, the ExcelFormulaBot that you can put in. And you saw it in action a couple different ways, and now you understand the difference between a VLOOKUP and an XLOOKUP. You just put in one XLOOKUP in one place, and it takes care of everything else. It's also, we were just looking up Bubba Joe based on the employee ID, but they went ahead and said, hey, look, there's more. And that's why we have right here what's called a spill, that little blue line that you see right there. Just like that. All righty, my friends. We've done it. We went through, we've proven that we're the same. We just need some guidance. We just need some help. And we just need to know the basics. And when you understand the basics, you can do anything. That's why I love live streaming, because sometimes things don't always go just like we planned them. And we've got to solve it. And what are we called here? Don't get mad. Get skills. That's right, my friend. So I got to tell you something. I love you. And I want you to keep on learning. And most of all, my friends, don't get mad. Get yourself some skills. And I'm going to see you on Friday. Aloha.